Today is all about jewelry. In particular, it is all about Lingnier jewelry. We have some gorgeous pieces from them. We're gonna see if they're actually worth the price and if they're as good of quality as they say. Let's just skip to the review because that's why we're all here. Let's start off with rings. I got two different rings, the twist ring, and I also got the organic ring. I just thought these two are really beautiful, simplistic, modern, but not super basic rings. They had a little bit of something going on. There was some texture, there was some visual interest to them. I am very meticulous with rings because I have an engagement ring and wedding band. So I'm always really reluctant to wear rings on my hands that just like won't look very good next to my everyday setup. I thought I would give some of the Lingnier rings a try and I was actually very pleasantly surprised. The organic ring, it's a very comfortable ring. I honestly didn't even notice I was wearing it. I'm quite sensitive to jewelry. All the jewelry I have worn all week long. I've worn the rings washing my hands countless times this week. I have worn the jewelry in the shower. I wore the jewelry to the gym. I was going to test this jewelry to see how good a quality it was and how long lasting it was going to be. These rings have taken the brunt of everyday wear and tear. They're not your very cheap kind of jewelry that turns your skin, you know, like the greenish gray. I have very, very sensitive skin and I have that problem a lot with earrings and rings, and my fingers are completely fine. I think these rings are such a cute pair together. I've had them stacked together and I think they look great stacked on one finger, or I was putting them on two fingers like side by side. I think it's also cute having them on the same hand. They're very simplistic, but they just add a little bit something extra to the outfit. I feel like jewelry always really pulls an outfit together. You can have a really simple outfit, but if you style it with jewelry, the outfit looks so much more intentional. I wasn't a jewelry girly for a while, and then I've become a jewelry girly recently, and earrings is one major way I think to really pull an outfit together, especially when you have your hair up like this. So I have my everyday jewelry. I don't take earrings out, I sleep with them in, and I have gold hoops that I put in my first. I have a second pair that I put in my second earrings. I was getting a little bit bored of it. I felt like I could have a little bit more interest going on with the earring stack setup, and then I saw these gorgeous leaf earrings, and they're the gold vermeil. So basically my understanding of gold vermeil is it's like the next best option. If this is like solid gold, you can have gold plated items, but gold vermeil is just like a bit thicker of plating around a certain item, so it's going to last longer. It's not going to wear down as fast. Obviously the thicker it is makes sense. If you need to compromise on price and you can't get solid gold everything, because I mean like your everyday person can't just buy solid gold jewelry all the time, this is a great compromise where you're still getting that high quality look, but you're not having to break the bank paying for solid gold. What was I talking about? I got super distracted. These earrings are just these really cute pairing of leaf looking thingies. I don't know what really to call it, but it's cute. I know that for sure. It's actually become my everyday earring stack. So I've been sleeping in these, showering in these. I just think they're really cute. There's a couple things I look out for in earrings that kind of tip me off if they're good quality or not. One is they don't turn my earrings green, gray, black, whatever. Did I say my earrings or my ears? My piercings are very sensitive and my ears have been absolutely fine. There's no discoloration whatsoever, just like the rings. I've had some jewelry in the past and they've said it's gold plated. If it's gold plated, my ears will be fine. And then my ears have turned green from certain things if I wear them too long. I can definitely tell that the Lingnier jewelry is definitely at a higher quality. Another thing I look for in earrings, is a telling factor for me if they're good quality or not, is the backing situation. You know when they do like a little clicky thing? And I found that when I've bought cheaper jewelry in the past, it doesn't have a clicky thing. The backings fall off, you eventually lose the backings, your earring falls out, you don't feel secure, and you don't want that when you have expensive pieces. You don't want to be Kim K in the ocean saying you lost your diamond earring.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry, my diamond earring.
Like nobody wants that. I feel like they're very secure. I've not once had to tighten or loosen. I noticed that there's two different levels for clicking, thicknesses. Yeah, you know, sometimes you click it in and like an earring's maybe too tight or it's too loose depending on the thickness of your earlobe. There are adjustability factors, which I think is also really good to have body inclusivity, but in jewelry, because obviously everyone's body isn't the same even when it comes to something like jewelry. That's like a really simple thing that gets overlooked a lot in jewelry, but it makes a world of a difference when you include things like that. Which actually brings me to the last piece, my favorite piece of all the jewelry I got, which I love it all, but my absolute favorite piece is this tennis bracelet. It is just the pinnacle of dainty, subtle, classy, it's just so beautiful. I cannot get over this bracelet. This bracelet, just like the earrings, had different sizes. The bracelet has a little hook, and there was 3 different sizes you could wear this bracelet at to fit your wrists the best, because wrists definitely vary in size. Groundbreaking. I've personally seen some bracelets have 2 different settings, but this one had 3, which was super cool. And I feel very fancy when I wear this bracelet. I think it looks so gorgeous on my hand with the rings that I have. I had it on my other wrist with my, we'll pretend, because I can't do this by myself, but it also looked so gorgeous on my hand with my engagement ring. I was a little worried something with diamonds beside my engagement ring and wedding band, because I'm always a little weary of how something's gonna look and if it's gonna look really cheap and basically like it's from Claire's, and that is not the case with this bracelet at all. It is just so luxurious. It is so dainty, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It feels sturdy but dainty. I don't know how they achieved that balance, but they did. I found it quite comfortable, surprisingly. You know how some of them can almost pinch you and it's like they're plucking out your hairs, or it just like pinches your skin the wrong way? They get stuck in between like the little chain links. It does not once pinch me at all this week. I wore it to the gym. It was totally fine. It is gorgeous. Ooh, before I forget, one other thing that I thought was really cute was the packaging. First of all, pink. I always love pink, but everything came in a nice little velvet pouch. So each item also came in a little plastic baggie. And I did see that it says on the bag it is eco-friendly, 100% landfill safe, and environmentally degradable, which is really cool. Another thing that came in all the pouches was this little paper card, just information on the brand's background, sustainability, the materials. And I'm now reading, apparently it's pronounced vermeil. I'm confused. I've seen people pronounce it a lot of different ways. Vermeil, vermeil, vermeil. I don't know. I like it when brands include all this information in the packages because it's not a specified card to the item. So you still get all the information you need, maybe having just like one information card per packet. If you get more than one item, then you're gonna have like a bunch of these, which I don't think is super necessary. I'm not an expert on jewelry packaging, obviously, but I would have maybe been more excited if all my jewelry came in one little pouch, because now I have 4 pouches. I don't know, maybe other people like them for like travel and stuff, but I have like a little travel jewelry case. Maybe it would have been better to not have these little baggies, even though they are 100% landfill safe and environmentally degradable. It maybe would have been better just to have the jewelry in the pouches, or maybe just in the little baggies. These are reusable though. That would be my one thing I think I could see some improvements on. The packaging was cute, definitely better than a lot of companies. I do still think there's room for improvement, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's definitely an opportunity to maybe see what else can be done to just like really hit the highest standard of sustainability. When Lingnier reached out to me, so excited because this brand just seems like it's got all the good vibes happening. I felt like they really aligned with me. I don't take collaborations lightly. I don't just take everything that comes my way. I am very meticulous and picky with companies I am willing to work with. The one thing that caught my attention is they are a female founded brand. I am all for supporting the girlies, girls supporting girls, women supporting women. In the year of the Barbie movie and the Taylor Swift Eras tour, it just makes sense. We're gonna keep this trend going, obviously, so that was one thing that really stuck out to me. One thing else that I find to be a really enticing factor from a company is sustainability. They use pieces that have 100% recycled silver and gold, which I think is really cool, and they use lab-grown diamonds only, which I absolutely love, hands down. My engagement ring is a lab-grown diamond, which I think is really cool. I'm also a science girly. I have a degree in chemistry, and I just think the science behind it is just like so much cooler than just like digging it out of the ground. It's the exact same chemical composition. I'm gonna go for the one that is more ethical. So we're all for lab-grown diamonds. Absolutely. Another thing they pride themselves on is not being a fast fashion brand, in the sense that they are building pieces to last. All their jewelry is sterling silver base, and then their gold pieces, it's like plated sterling silver. It's 5 times thicker than like a normal plated gold whatever. Very high quality pieces. We've seen celebrities wearing them. Millie Bobby Brown, Hailey Bieber, Gigi Hadid, the it girls are wearing these jewelry pieces, so very much piquing my interest. As the holidays come up, I think these could be some great pieces, and I think these could be some great presents that are definitely much more affordable, but still hitting that luxurious, high quality bracket. And I do have a link down below in the description box. If you see anything you like, click that little linky down below. And as always, please make sure to give my video a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps support my channel. And once again, thank you so much to Lingnier for sponsoring this video. We'll see you in the next one.